her to the camera, dude.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron, for providing us with the link. We're up. We're running.
Andrew, I have a beef with you.
What is it, dude?
Ever since you called my wife wacky, she's been doing a lot more wacky shit.
Is this true?
Yeah, the whole. We went to this. We took my niece to this wildlife sanctuary.
Yeah.
Where we got to feed the porcupines.
Oh, porcupines can be so cute, dude.
Yeah, but I didn't realize that they're filthy. So they wash themselves in their own urine.
Oh, I did not know.
And they roll around in the dirt to get their quills nice and bacterially.
Yeah.
So that when they stab somebody, they'll get infected and die.
Oh God.
So everything smells like it's horrific. They're filthy animals, but they're cute.
Yeah.
But then there was prairie dogs, so the whole drive home she's making prairie dog sounds.
The
like,
hee hee.
yeah, that's what I've been listening to for 3 days. He goes hee hee.
I love prairie dogs too.
I don't think I've been to the LA Zoo. I've never heard them make any noise.
Yeah, they'll do it.
Oh,
they do a little celebration.
Yeah. She goes, they jump up, and then
Hee-hee.
and one was laying on its stomach, just rubbing its belly in the sun, and
Yeah.
others are like hee hee.
They just said at the zoo, they always just like look up at the sky, like they want to figure out a way to get the fuck out of there.
Maybe that's
They're
all.
like, look at just look it up, like.
But
get me
prairie
out.
dogs don't move around that much anyway. So like, where the fuck are they gonna go? They've got their place. You know?
Yeah, they just go underground.
I don't know. They're just always looking. I don't know if it's that things flying, birds or whatever. I don't know. They're always just looking up.
heard this statistic, and I believe it's true. The largest prairie dog community, I think it was somewhere in like the Dakotas or Wyoming, but in it there was 400 million prairie dogs.
I believe it. Teddy Roosevelt hated prairie dogs.
Why?
It's because they never voted for them.
I think he
true?
said something like, "Those motherfuckers get into everything."
Teddy Roosevelt said
he
that?
fucking hated it.
Jeez, that's harsh.
Dude, what if though he was right? Like, what if he grew up and he opened the cabinets to his pantry and fucking prairie dogs are in there eating all this
Going,
shit?
"Yee!"
Yeah. Fuck you. Maybe he didn't like them because they were happy all the time.
I saw a lady who was raising prairie dogs because someone had gotten some prairie dogs and then dropped them off at a shelter. They couldn't take care of them.
Yeah, because they got too big. They put them in the bathtub.
Yeah.
They got too big.
You ever heard of Prairie Dog Companion?
I did. I have.
Have you ever heard of Prairie Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Have you ever heard of Prairie Doggy Style?
The album?
Yeah.
That was a good album.
They used to sell them at the pet shop near me in probably late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
They were they were trying to push skunks.
Yeah.
Anything to get you out of the gerbil and hamster game.
Well, because they die so quick and the kids get sad. Gerbils.
Oh, yeah,
hamsters.
So wait, what happened? Oh, yeah, ferrets were
apparently
big.
ferrets stink. I didn't know that. but
Really?
They have
I had a buddy that
musk
had
on
them.
Did they smell bad?
I think they degland them.
Oh, that's a good idea.
They're illegal to have in California.
That's hilarious. But yeah, this lady was raising them, and when they let them out of the cage in the morning, they go yee yee.
They sound. It's almost like something from Mario. That sound.
It is like that.
Maybe you should call my wife. You guys can talk prairie dogs.
There's a prairie.
Because I'm tired of hearing it.
There's a prairie dog park near Tammy's parents' house. We go there every time we visit.
Oh, I
Is
get
it called Prairie Dog Park?
Yeah. It is. I think no, it's not. It's called something else. But there's a.
Do you feed them bologna?
The whole thing of there's a whole prairie dog settlement.
He's like, I got some bologna in my pants if you want to try it.
I wiggle my wiener around prairie dogs.
And they
Put
go.
'em in the hole.
They look at your dick and they go. Then I heard some of them say Shamon chowder.
They do. Someone go Shimon.
They've been thrown out of the.
Someone walk backwards across the desert. They go
Very entertaining animal.
Have you ever seen? They have a version of American Idol on Animal Planet.
Oh, do they?
It's people bringing their animals.
Who wins? It's usually a parrot, I bet.
No, it's prairie dogs. every
Love the
time.
Beach says some of them have plague. You just said plague.
true.
You didn't say what plague or
Yeah.
what they're carrying.
That's
think,
like
I think-
armadillos.
I think the Danish is confused, and I was at first too. When you say prairie dog, there's a difference between prairie dogs and meerkats.
Oh yeah, I am.
Meerkats don't live in the U.S.
I am thinking meerkats. You're
Yeah,
right.
meerkat, prairie dogs. Honestly, prairie dogs are cuter than meerkats.
Yep.
Yeah, but Meerkat Manor is a bigger show than Prairie Dog Alley.
Yeah. Hee-hee. I can't stop now. It's,
well, there you go.
Do meerkats make any? I don't think. Maybe they don't.
yeah,
make
they
any
go like
sounds.
this. I can see what's happening. What? And they don't have a clue.
Yeah, they are very musical. They'll fall in love.
And here's the bottom line.
What is this from?
Lion King.
Are
Frozen
trios down to
2? I've
two?
never seen Lion King.
The sweet caress of twilight.
I saw, speaking of that, I saw this review on Rolling Stone about this guy fucking went off on a new song from Little Mermaid. He's like,
he didn't like
this is
it?
the worst song in the history of the Disney canon. It's just freaking the fuck out. It's the one Aquafina raps on. He lost it.
Oh, dude, I bet you he hated
He's like,
it.
Lin-Manuel Miranda went too far with this. It's screeching.
I hate his raps, though. Yeah,
Lin-Manuel.
He always shoehorns raps into his stuff.
I know, and I don't
Always
like it.
does it.
I mean, it worked for him.
Yeah, it did. But it worked for him the same way, like when the teachers would rap about not doing drugs, it worked for them, you know?
I never got the Hamilton thing. I've never. Every time my wife gets in the car, her phone syncs up to the radio, and immediately Hamilton plays.
Does she like
single time.
Hamilton?
No, she's like, she saw it, but that was it. Like, she's done with it. But yeah, every woman likes Hamilton
Why do they?
because it's like rap that they can relate to.
About the founding fathers?
Educational rap.
It's a great way to learn.
It's also
about it.
completely historically inaccurate.
Yeah.
How dare you, Aaron?
Like Aaron Burr's actually a good dude.
Oh, because his name is Aaron. That's Aaron on Aaron
There's that.
defense.
There is that, yeah.
Are you just saying that these people weren't black, Aaron? Is that your big...
Washington? No.
Yeah.
Are you just saying Aaron's just saying that because he's got a bad name in the softball game
Sounds
now?
like you and your wife were infected by the woke mind virus.
Yeah, I got it from the vaccine.
I got it from sucking a guy's dick at a gas station.
He gave it to me. He goes, now you'll be woke. Listen, Aaron, you have a bit of a reputation on another team now, don't you? You were telling me a tale.
Yeah.
Aaron got into it.
Are we doing a softball story?
we starting out?
We've skipped on it.
Cue up the music.
We skipped on him. We haven't given him a platform in a while.
Yeah, that's true.
He's earned it.
Thank you for sharing, Aaron. Thank you for caring, Aaron. Now we love your softball stories. We love when you get horny. We love when you jerk off under your desk. We love your sick impressions, and we love when you ask questions. We love when you have to restart the stream.
Hopefully not today.
Let's knock on wood.
Thank you for sharing,
That's what.
Aaron. Thank you for caring, Aaron.
I don't understand why some of these songs aren't actual hits on the radio, to be honest.
What are they gonna turn it in and be like? This is a song about a podcast 1,000 people listen to. Here
You know
we
what?
go, Beach
They
Guy.
sing about songs of guys just sitting in bars.
You know what these two, I'm Rye and Hot Pepper, should do like the keychain name of songs.
Oh.
Where they just do like, hey, this is the song about Andrews. And
Yeah.
then you can download
Happy
it.
birthday, Andrew.
Or whatever. Just
They should do the blockchain of crypto coins.
Happy birthday, Cummy Coin.
By the way,
Ethereum.
I played that song for my wife, and I got to the masturbating on the desk part, and I was like, that never happened. That's never
Yeah, you lied to her, so basically you just lied to her.
Why would you lie to your
he's like, I don't know why they put this in the song.
Did you say it's goofy? You know what? This is his new go-to is to undermine marriages. Is going to be like, oh, it's still goofy.
My wife is goofy though. She busted a huge beaver on the porch last night. I could hear it all the way through.
You guys act like you're out there in the woods listening to the crickets on the pond.
How is that goofy where it sounds like she just did it thinking you weren't it because you weren't there?
No, because she was laughing. I could hear her laughing when she did it.
I don't know if that's goofy.
Might be unhinged.
It is goofy, dude. Dude, all those squats, man. Those squats.
Oh,
are
so
making
that now the farts are squeezing through all that muscle.
Yeah, dude, you can really
power.
tell. You can tell the difference.
There's
You
no
can hear the
shaking.
difference.
Just sounds like a balloon.
Notes
that
are
you're
getting a
slowly
little
letting
higher.
go.
Yeah, they are definitely.
Sounds like she's preparing for the farting championships.
Dude, she might be able to take it home.
Did she drink motor oil like Bull Hurley before him? She's
but-
like, these will give me the best gas.
So what happened, Aaron?
So we're
Now,
playing.
this is, by the way, Aaron, this is your side of the story. I talked to the other team, and I'll present their side of the story after this.
Okay.
What team? What's the team name you're playing?
Oh, funny enough, the team is called Los Alegres. It's all Mexican dudes.
So another racially inspired incident.
Well, what that means is the gays.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
very
they're-
nice.
they're, yeah.
Okay.
Mexican gay team.
Yeah.
No, they're not. None of them are gay.
Does this have anything
Oh,
to
none
do
of them are gay.
No.
Whoa.
They're just fucking with the league office because they know that no one knows what that means.
That's offensive.
I was
going to
say, I thought this might have something to do with your dislike of Hamilton.
You think there's like one guy on the team who's secretly gay, and he's like, "Yeah, what a funny name."
Maybe.
Yeah, let's go suck each other's dicks after this. How hilarious that'd be to prove to the office.
I got some more ideas for funny pranks we could pull on each other.
You pulled out your pants, and then I'll eat your ass.
Didn't we do like a gay sex prank thing?
Yeah, we
Where it's
did.
yeah.
Sir Bottom Barf wants to know: is Mexican Renazizi on the team?
Yeah, he's a guy. I'm
mean-
ready to get milked.
I must
SA?
not have recognized him behind the mustache. I don't know.
Behind that cum-covered mustache.
Isn't that the Freddie Mercury documentary, Behind the Mustache?
Is it so that you can't beat them because you don't want to say we beat the gays
The Mexican gays
You could beat them off though.
off the chain?
off the blockchain,
Blockchain.
or the cock
Crypto,
chain.
I'm on crypto talk today.
Crypto, damn near.
Welcome to the Crypto Bros, where we write funny songs about different cryptocurrency.
Oh, we should do some kind of crypto educational rap.
That is crypto. You're gonna get ripto off.
Yeah, it's mainly.
You know people are gonna go, you fucking piece of shit. It's decentralized fucking currency.
It's mainly for embezzling money.
You want to buy children off the dark web? Crypto is you go to instead of the Fed.
pretty good rap. Pretty good.
So what happened, Aaron? Was your heterosexuality too much for these guys to handle?
Guy goes, I can smell the testosterone float off you, you toxic piece of shit.
Yeah.
No, it was more. They didn't have their normal pitcher, who's a friend of mine.
Oh, so instead they had a catcher
No,
doing
they had
the pitching.
No, they just had
It's always bad.
some guy on their team, and he wasn't nearly as good as my buddy is, and so he's walking people, and namely walking me
How many times did he walk you? This is crazy.
3 times.
3
And
times.
he did it because he knows you can hit with a thunderous power.
No, just could not hit the plate. He couldn't throw strikes to save his life.
Was he
Jeez,
was he visibly frazzled?
Didn't seem that way.
He was all right.
Other guys, he was throwing strikes to other guys on my team who were swinging the bat, but
Something about you, dude. You get in there, he gets a little.
What was his
I'm
name?
I'm the opposing pitcher, so I mean,
Was
you
his
know.
name El Quiro,
No.
the pitching champion?
So after the first time I walked,
Tijuana.
the second baseman started jawing about how you don't walk in softball and blah blah blah. And
You know, so what are you supposed to do?
I don't come here to walk or something like that. And I was like, well, I come here to win. And so
That's gonna ruffle some feathers.
Look at,
And then-
look at big boy, talk trash.
and then the second time I walked, he started saying it again. And I was like, I'm going to do it every fucking time unless this dude throws a goddamn strike. And
So this guy's saying you should swing at something, is what he was trying to tell you.
yeah.
And these were horse shit pitches.
Yeah, nothing was close. Like nothing was where I want to hit it.
So the second baseman
You're
he's trying to goad you into taking a swing at a bad pitch.
Yeah, because that's all he can do. What
Yeah.
if that is all he can do? That's all I could do.
He was a good hitter. I mean, you know.
But he's a shitty pitcher because all we're. Oh no,
this
this
is
is
second
the
base.
second base.
He's just standing up for his teammate. Or he I guess, obviously, too, trying to keep guys off base.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Wait,
mean,
he was
it's-
talking shit to you at second base?
No, I was on first and he was at second.
So
Which
you
is
were
right-
So
right
you were
there.
just kissing him.
Wait, who was on first?
You're just kissing him, and he's like, "When are you gonna get to the fucking?"
Fucking in fucking.
I don't come here to kiss. Stop
Fingering.
kissing me.
I come here to win.
But the second time too, it was annoying because he was saying it in Spanish, and I was just like, you don't think I don't know what fucking caminar means? It means walk, you fucking idiot.
He said "Kami."
Caminar. nar. It means walk.
It also means commie in English.
No.
Commie.
These guys are subversive.
You're nar commie.
These guys are using Spanish. They're doing subversive naming.
I would have been like, me gusta jugar baloncesto con mis amigos.
Dude, why? It'll be like
caminar.
a week later, Aaron's part of a white supremacist group being like, you guys want to know what happened to me? El Caminar.
Look how far this guy takes everything. It's unbelievable.
Because I watched that Black Mirror
And I'm also
episode.
I'm batting at the end of the lineup. The most important thing is you turn that lineup over to your top of the lineup where your best batters, you kind of front load your lineup. Your best guys are at the front.
Kind of like front load your pants.
So,
Instead of back
for
load.
me to
Those
take
your
a
best
walk,
boners.
for me to take a walk is 100% I'm getting on base versus swinging. You never know. What's the percentages?
True.
65, 70% I'm going to get on base, but
Yeah, but
30
you
I'm not.
strike me as a home run hero. How many home runs you hitting, dude?
I'm not.
Really?
I'm a more of a placement guy. I don't really.
Yeah, Aaron's.
Do you
he's looking
point?
singles and doubles?
Do you point to the ground 10 feet in front of you and you're like, it's going to hit right there, then roll by you guys?
Like Babe Ruth did when he was too fat and drunk to actually hit it far?
They call him Analytics Aaron. He's playing the percentages.
So after the third, I walk a third time because he's thrown me 1 strike and 3 at bats. And then my fourth at bat, it's the last inning of the game. They're beating us by 10. It's like, well,
Ooh,
whatever.
shit.
I think they were using a shaved bat, which is
Hey, you just made things personal.
a couple of times they hit the ball really hard. They're all drunk, which you're not supposed to be doing.
God damn.
Shortstop is vaping at short.
This team is controversial.
Yeah.
I like their style.
They're not gay, but they call them gay
They call themselves
Mexicans.
the gays.
They're speaking Spanish to you. They're
Vaping.
drinking. There was a taco
Vaping.
truck on third base.
Shaving a bat. I heard that they put little metal dowels inside there.
I heard it's shaved ice in that bat with hot sauce on
They're
it.
running the bases with driving in a lowrider. It's a first.
And I heard that their bat was actually a bottle of Tapatio.
And they're constantly playing this song.
every time you're trying to concentrate.
I mean, they talk so much. It was like annoying.
Is this your new least favorite team?
They've been my least favorite team. They were gone for a little bit. Now they're back.
They're like,
Ah,
yeah,
damn.
we're back.
Can you make a complaint that these guys suck anonymously? Do you want us to?
Yeah.
We can write a Beach Scout
Are we the
style
asshole?
email complaint.
So we play with these gay Mexican guys, and they're always playing La Cucaracha. And
I think they're greasing their balls with Tapatio.
because when I tried to jerk one of them off, I grabbed his balls. It was all greasy.
They're using a dildo as a bat, shaving it down. How do
one
you
of 'em-
shave a bat, Aaron?
You take it apart, you shave up the insides, and the ball apparently springs off of it harder. You
Shave
can tell,
up the inside?
How do you
of
take
it?
a bat apart? It's not Legos.
Do you
No,
cork
you
it?
can pull the cap off.
Oh wait,
Okay.
there is a cap.
There's an
on it.
end cap to it. Yeah.
These are aluminum.
These are aluminum?
Yeah.
Were there? Did they instead of bases? Did they just have giant burrito shells?
No.
They didn't put,
So-
those are called
and the league,
tortillas,
the
by
league,
way.
the league, quote unquote, tests your bat at the beginning of the season to make sure it's legal.
You've told us about
But then
the
you can
equipment.
take it home and do whatever the fuck you want.
Exactly. They're not testing it weekly, so that's
They should
probably
have a
what
guy
happened.
that,
But you can
like,
tell when you
distributes
hear it. When you hear it, you go, "That sounds weird."
This guy's
And this guy jacked a ball.
Arriba! Tequila.
Ándale, ándale.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. So they're beating us by 10, and I come up again. I might have been 2 outs.
You're
I'm not
going for
really
the
sure.
10-run homer.
Yeah.
No.
The classic one where you just keep
The
running
rock
around
and
the back.
jock.
Why didn't you ask to use their bat?
We should have.
Say my bat's not working so good. Can I use yours? And they'd
Yeah.
be like, this one's only for the gay.
Yeah, Rich is saying, you use a lathe to shave fractions of centimeters. Yeah.
Oh,
Is
my
Rich a bat shaver? Is that his side job?
Is this Farm Rich?
Yeah, it's big farm
He
softball
knows
shaving
a lot of
Rich.
different stuff, man.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it because I've never done it because I'm a
Can
decent
we do it
person.
for you and experiment?
No.
If
I
you
don't
hit
ha-
it
actually,
and all
I
of a
don't-
sudden it just leaves a hole in the bat.
I don't have my own bat.
Too much
at
off.
Could we
current.
each create our own aluminum baseball bat for you, and you just tell us which one is the best?
Wait, did you say
cheating?
you don't have your own bat?
No,
Do
mine.
we need to start a
mine broke.
GoFundMe, get Aaron a bat so he can play softball?
No, I can use other people's.
Here's what you do, Aaron.
This guy uses other people.
I think you light your bat on fire, and that's how you hit, dude. It'd make a real statement.
That'd be crazy.
Every time you come up, you show these guys who can be subversive.
And then scare them, and it's actually your bat is actually it looks like a cross.
Well, they'd love that.
And it's on fire, and you're hitting baseballs with
You'd be like, I'm just messing with the team office.
Yeah, Jesus.
So anyway, I come up for my 4th at bat. The guy's still talking and whatever. And so the guy he throws me a ball straight for the first pitch. Second pitch, he finally throws a strike. And I don't know how, I didn't plan on doing it, but it's kind of where I go anyway. And I just fucking smoke this ball right at the second baseman. And he can't do anything with it. It gets through. Everybody's screaming and yelling. His team's laughing at him. My team's, super excited.
Are there people in apartments close by who are looking out their window going, Aaron did it. Aaron.
And is there anyone going, where are these guys from anyway? And then like a whole bar goes, Jamaica.
And your dad loves it?
But it was pretty awesome.
That is awesome,
Thank
dude.
you, Aaron.
That's what your team
And
said.
then the second baseman, when you rounded him, did you look at him or anything and go, whatever, via con Dios?
No, I didn't.
Say, Viva la softball.
I didn't need to say anything at that point.
Did he just look down at the ground? Was he wearing were any of them wearing those boots that those two twin assassins from Breaking Bad were wearing? No.
The true Danny Trejo is their shortstop.
Do you think that this team celebrates the Live Moss lifestyle of Taco Bell?
No.
Their mascot is the old Taco Bell Chihuahua.
That would be
That's
crazy.
possible.
He's retired and old. He just lays on a pillow.
He's vaping over on the bench.
Yeah.
Rich said blowing the middle is the best. I am a pitcher, so I disagree. I hit it at the second base.
Rich is look at Rich's softball talk. Look at big softball
Dude,
Rich.
farm leagues have a lot of extracurricular stuff
Look
going
at
on.
hanging by the ditch Rich.
Hanging by the Ditch Rich is his new name for sure.
Dude, you would have had so much fun because after you're done working, you go play softball,
What
hookers,
position do you think I would
crystal
play?
meth. Probably missionary.
I think I'd probably play right field.
What, just to hide you?
It's important,
Right field's not that important.
Oh, I hit right all the time.
Well, the thing with right
Well-
field is you gotta know you gotta know how to catch, you
gotta know where to fold
how to
them.
throw.
Do you know why I always hit in the right field? Because
Why?
I stand turned even further so that the ball grazes right by my left shoulder and then I hit it straight right every time.
Every right?
Yeah.
That's where the dandelions grow, dude.
Instead of standing, next to the plate, I stand on the corner of the plate. So then when it goes, it always goes right.
I like to put my finger up in the air.
And
And
smell
then
it.
when I do, yeah,
After you had it.
Everybody run up and
then I
smell
sniff
it.
and I go, this smells like my wife's ass. And then I strike out.
Boo. Boo.
I strike out and sit back down.
Dude, the El Gayos would have really gotten pissed at you.
Could they change their name to the El Gayos?
Well, they get caught.
They
But
would
they
not
could
get
say
caught.
it's a Mexican Spanish word.
It's a name.
It's
It's
Gallos.
a formal name. Gallos.
Gallos con V.
Pico de Gallos?
Gallos con Vios. That means nothing. That's babble.
What about Pico de Succo
Gallos.
Gallos off?
Pico dig suck Gallos
To suck Gallos off.
On Pico.
Boulevard.
So are you going to play them again, or are you done? Are they?
Potentially in the playoffs.
I have a feeling
Hey,
this is going to be a playoff
Who
meetup.
won this game?
they
They
did.
did.
Dude, the Los Alegres.
Do you think that
We have
you're going to
we've beaten
file
them
a
before.
complaint? Can you
No.
file a complaint? You can't get their
I
back
could.
checked?
I could, but I don't. It's not.
When you
But you're worried there might be retaliation.
No, it's not worth it.
are you worried that if you tell them they have a shaved bat, then they check it and they
And they actually have a shaved pussy?
and they say bullshit market 8, dude?
That'd be a good defense. Both of those. And then maybe a classic Andrew do a case dismissed.
I would, maybe do a case dismissed on them.
I think we get farm hanging by the ditch Rich, farm Rich, softball Rich on the case. He could be softball detective Rich.
That's
Also,
true.
if-
Digging around their bag.
If you call him Ditch Rich, that also means because there was a lot of ditch.
Yeah.
So he has a lot of ditch. So he is very rich with ditch.
Ditches, yeah.
Yeah.
The son of a ditch.
I like this new softball private eye situation we got.
He's undercover.
I'm a rec league softball private eye.
Shaved bats? We'll take your case.
Shaved bats.
There's nothing I hate worse than shaved bats.
People drunk. Are you about to fart?
Yeah, about to really just rip big old beefers.
He's gonna
Just
go-
like your wife. I know how much you love them.
He's going to give Aaron a kiss because he lost that game.
I love it when Tammy rips a beefer. You
I
know,
love it when they call me Big Papa.
I love it when my wife farts on the porch.
I like it when she does like the humorous ones.
Oh, as opposed to the smelly ones at church.
Yeah, you know the ones that are not great. The silent.
I don't.
just
My wife
awful.
doesn't fart in front of me.
How the fuck is this possible? Dude?
That's why we are. That's why we have a great attraction to each other.
I am horny for my wife all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you,
but
you
you
possibly
like
couldn't be
farts.
hornier, I don't think.
But you're into that. You're into pig play, so it's like
I do not eat shit.
no. But
And
you like
I-
pig play. You like stuff smeared on you and stuff.
What smeared on me?
mayonnaise,
Old-
Mayonnaise, old
sriracha.
mayonnaise.
Bacon grease, 2-day-old bacon grease.
I don't like 2-day-old bacon grease being smeared on me.
Okay,
wasabi in the pee hole.
I'm gonna get pimples all over wherever.
I'm gonna get pork pimples.
Porkles.
We
What are these, doctor? I think they're porkles.
I think they're porkles. The scientific name, of course, is pork pimples.
Doctor Pork Pimple Popper.
That's a great guy. Great
is-
name.
By the way, yeah, Doctor Pork Pimple Popper.
Who wants that as a wizard name?
yeah, up for grabs. We failed to mention last episode the passing of the Iron Sheik. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Dude, how are these guys living to be in their 80s?
he was 81, I think, or
Yeah.
82, maybe.
But he
He smoked crack, I believe, at some point.
To counteract the effects of testosterone.
I don't know. Dude, that guy was an Olympian for Iran.
dude, I saw him like 15 years ago, and he seemed like he was completely had dementia.
He was the
Really?
Oh, he was out of his mind, like uncontrollable.
He says
almost.
hilarious stuff on Twitter.
That's not him.
That's yeah.
That's not him.
Who is
And
it?
even him on Stern,
Somebody.
he was like out of control.
He had a second career run as like this wacky personality.
As
Like,
the
when
wacky Iraqi.
When you go on Stern, I will put you in the camel clutch and fuck your ass.
Yeah.
You chipped you son of a bitch. He was fucking crazy. Big Earl did his roast. He dressed up as the Ultimate Warrior, no shirt, wearing some sort of undies as a wrestling type. Come on, guys. I don't want to. Okay, fine. You convinced me. Brutus the Barber Beefcake poured a beer on Big Earl's head for making a joke about him.
And the Iron Sheik thought that he was the real Ultimate Warrior. He's like, how do you do this?
Hey, Baba.
The real Iron Warrior.
Iron Warrior.
The real
The Iron Chef Warrior.
Was that your dream?
The real Ultimate Warrior is now like a weird Christian guy. Then he died, right?
He's dead, yeah.
He's a cool dude.
He came back. He had like a big fight with the WWE Vince McMahon, I think. Came back for like a Hall of Fame thing. Died like days later.
He got inducted in the Hall of Fame and then died the next day.
No.
That's all he wanted.
Yeah, that was it.
And isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
It's like the Ultimate Warrior.
What if that was it? It's like the Ultimate Warrior.
Died a day after the Hall of Fame.
It's like the Iron Sheik calling you gay,
Can't remember his own name.
saying he's gonna fuck you in the ass.
I will humble you. Isn't it ironic?
When the Iron Warrior says you're a cheap Jew son of a bitch.
It's like Jesse the body is now Jesse the mind.
Came the governor.
Left the world behind.
And isn't it ironic? Just injustice.
It's like Hulk Hogan's and bombs on the sex tape.
Roddy Piper driving to Earl's and dies the next day.
Yeah, Earl was a podcast killer for a while. He had two.
Yeah.
Brody as well.
It's like Hacksaw Jim Duggan without any wood.
Dude, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, I randomly looked him up recently. He had a home invasion. Let me see if this.
He was sleeping with a hacksaw
I think
under his
he
pillow.
pulled out a gun. And I think he took the guy. I don't think he killed him, but I think he stopped him. Let's see this.
He was killed alive.
And then he said, "Ho!"
He said Thundercats ho.
The ho was his thing.
Dude, she would make so much money on Cameo if she just rewrote songs for everyone that requested them. It's like $10,000.
Yeah, here it is. Wrestling Legend. This is in 2022.
Jake the Snake?
He had a home invader, South Carolina, Andy DeWitt's area.
Do you think he lives in your parents' neighborhood?
He
It
could.
was your dad wandering into his house. He's like, "Get the hell out!"
He goes, oh, I know Hacksaw.
He looks just like my son.
Good morning, Hacksaw. Ho!
Also, why wouldn't he carry a hacksaw around with him? Why was it a 2x4?
Look,
It wasn't hacksaw Jim Duggan 2x4.
I think there might have been complications about carrying hacksaws around.
You can carry a hacksaw.
Can you?
You can buy them at home. What do you think you need? They're like, you looking for a hacksaw, son?
Yeah.
He goes, it's 7-day waiting period.
Yeah, and you got to fill out this FFL.
He's like, you think you're gonna be cutting PVC pipe today? Yeah, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, put the money down. We'll have it. We'll call you when
Come back in 7 days to pick it up. We want to see if you still want it. We want you to cool off.
Cool off a little bit. You seem a little edgy.
You think you're cutting pipes? You got it. You're fucking out of your mind.
So hacksaw Jim Duggan, a guy hopped his fence. He says he lives like in the rural area,
That's where your parents
off the
live.
beaten path.
Oh yeah, exactly. Off the beaten path lane.
Guy hopped the fence, pounded on the door. I think he ran inside. Hacksaw Jim Duggan threw him out. Said he grabbed a .44 Magnum.
Yeah, now we're getting.
He said the old quote, the old Dirty Harry gun, which is a pretty intimidating weapon.
This is the most powerful handgun ever made.
So then I think that stopped the guy in his tracks.
I shoot 5 shots.
And then Hacksaw Jim Duggan did a 5-minute USA chant.
Is it the most powerful handgun ever made?
Maybe at the time, because isn't that what he says?
Yeah, but the Lamont revolver has 9 shots and a shotgun shell in it.
All right. Well, yeah, but this guy's the Lamont. You mean the Mott's? We make applesauce.
I got the Lamonts.
They got the Lamonts at their house.
Hey, he's got just kids with a gun in the commercial. Hey, he's got the Lamont.
Like, we got to go over to Billy's. His dad's got the Lamont.
Yeah, we gotta see if we can spin it around and play Russian roulette. Dude, I would love to see a commercial with kids playing Russian roulette.
Yeah, for
Going,
applesauce.
I got the Lamonts. Dude, how great would that be? You have kids playing Russian roulette, but it's all about, it's like Lunchables. Man, I'm getting, this Russian roulette's making me hungry. Lunchables. Your kids are going to love them.
Go ahead, make my day, punk.
Yeah, I can't believe these guys live to be so old.
got my grandfather's 22.
It may or may not
The
work.
least powerful handgun ever made.
I know what you're asking yourself.
Is this have birdshot in it, or is it?
You're asking yourself, will this kill you? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's gonna break the skin.
It's an unsure Dirty Harry.
But if I hold it right to your temple,
Maybe it will.
you're gonna have a bad day.
You'll have a headache.
It'll probably hit the skull, then travel around the outside of it through the hairline and come out your ear.
It would have, yeah, there's the chance of it just going through the skin is.
It's yeah. How did fucking Jim Brown just died too? He
did.
was in his 80s as well.
Well, he was executed for. No, that was John Brown.
Classic abolition.
Yeah, he was executed by the NFL.
I heard he was killed alive.
He was. Most people are.
Yeah, that is how it happens.
That was crazy. I heard the stories about him. He would go play games, and they wouldn't let him stay in the same fucking hotel in some areas in the South.
Why? What did he do?
Because you couldn't stay. They didn't want you to stay in or restaurants. They would go out to eat, and they'd be like, "Yeah, you can't come in."
Sorry, Jim.
Dude,
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
He's a superstar.
He was an unreal lacrosse player in college. One of the best ever. Had some
Is that
problems
true?
with women, yeah, post-career. Some beating allegations.
That happens, huh? Is it the CTE that causes
I
the
think
beating?
that and being involved in such a violent sport.
I think also it's because women are difficult to deal with sometimes, and it's just like.
Yeah, has anyone looked into maybe women changing their behavior?
Have you ever heard Jim Brown though? I will say this: his wife always made prairie dog sounds, and he couldn't take it anymore.
Is that true? Are
see
you gonna beat your goofy wife?
Well, I had to beat my goofy wife's ass.
Riley says he's in the Lacrosse Hall of Fame.
Is he really?
He was like one of the best. I don't think at that time you could play pro lacrosse, but
What a phenomenal! Can you play pro lacrosse now?
their leagues are very they're not like, you're not going to make crazy
People
money.
are making
but
$14,000 a year. Playing
yeah,
pro lacrosse.
I think that sort of thing. It's not big. Speaking of sports, Conor McGregor, a little hot water.
Yeah, what's up with him?
He likes to party.
Another
Dude loves to party.
Another sexual assault. Well, he was at the Miami Heat NBA Finals game in Miami.
Yeah.
Where he belongs.
Yes, they bring him out and they're like, punch the mascot in like a bit. You guys will be boxing.
Yeah.
He fucking hits this guy so hard. Guy's hospitalized.
But he hits him twice. The guy goes
hit him
down.
when he was down
then
hard.
he pounds him like hardcore ground and pound while he's on the ground.
He hasn't had a knockout in a while, so I think he's like, hey, this is my shot.
Yeah.
Fucking drilled this guy.
Yeah.
So that guy goes to the hospital.
By the way, I've been watching The Ultimate Fighter. and it's Conor McGregor Chandler. Conor McGregor is so jacked, and every time they show him with his shirt off, he has acne all over his
He might have
shoulders. and
portals.
back.
I wonder what that means.
It means he's using 2-day-old bacon grease to get rub downs.
He's got some pork pimpling.
That's all I'm saying. I don't. That's.
But
This
no
is all
pork pimpling
allegedly.
on ya.
This is all
He
allegedly.
smells like pig too when you're around him.
Yeah, look at all
Pig
those
grease.
porkles. He also beat up an old man in a bar.
Not to mention he attacked a fucking bus with a gag, calling Habib a pussy because he wouldn't come out and fight him. Well, he had a dozen guys there. Then
Threw a dolly through a window.
multiple rape allegations. He throws a guy tries to take a picture of him. He grabs the guy's phone, breaks it. Then he punches a DJ in Italy in the fucking face.
Yeah.
And by the way, the whole time he's like,
Hey, if he keeps this up, he's well on his way into starring in Flash 2.
they do it on The Ultimate Fighter. They try to make him seem like a good guy. So they visit a kid who he's like 12 and he makes like UFC
and then Conor
action
McGregor
figures.
beats the fuck out
And
of
tries
him.
to rape him.
No, he goes, I want to see, and then he buys them from these kids, but he pays them like a couple grand. He has this giant stack, and he's like, I want to buy these two, and he just starts peeling off money. So everyone's like, he's a great guy. It's like when they tried to rehab John Jones's image for this last fight. They showed him at like the cancer ward talking to like bald kids, and everyone's like, he seems like a good guy, other than like hitting a pregnant woman in his car, fleeing the scene, shooting a gun off in downtown fucking Santa Fe or Albuquerque, beating his wife.
So this latest one is Connor. The woman alleges either him or his like security kind of forced her into the bathroom.
Separate her from her friend.
Yeah, and then he was like really aggressively trying a lot of different sexual stuff.
She goes,
And,
I'm going to go pee. This seems like kind of move you would do. She's like, I got to go pee. And while she was peeing, he walked in there with his dick out. He's like, you got to suck it.
That's not. Why would that be a move I do?
Because you're like, because your wife's taking a dump. You're like, hey, that's a good time.
I am not allowed in the bathroom if my wife is taking a dump.
What if
Why?
you're
She's
taking
allowed when you are.
We've talked about this before. Yeah, she comes in all the time to
the
read me
classic
bits.
double standard. Women all.
But when I go into the bathroom while she's taking a dump, she goes, "Please leave, get out."
Sounds like you need a little bit more Jim Brown in you.
Yeah,
Dude, you're not even allowed.
kick that door open. Let me smell that shit.
Shut the fuck up.
My wife's not even allowed to knock on the bathroom door if I'm in there.
Why?
I like privacy, man. Ever
Okay.
since what happened to me in first
If
grade.
there's an emergency, she's gonna be like, should I do it? Should I not?
Place on fire. She just runs out. She goes, hey, I have a rule. Even
Here
if
on
there's
the
a
way out the
fire,
door, she goes, hee hee.
I say, even if
Pillsbury
there's a
Doughboy.
fire, you just let me burn.
By the way, Conor McGregor, classiest part of the story is expecting his fourth kid with his lady. So that's nice.
Now
Nice
we don't
touch.
know. They're investigating. I will say
That's a
that
nice. Oh, what on the baby? Like, it may not be.
she is suing the stadium, the NBA, Conor McGregor, and is not pursuing legal action, just civil action.
Well,
Civil rights.
get that bag, lady.
Yeah, who knows?
Justin,
But also not a great role model.
No, that guy
This
sucks,
adds up to
dude.
a lot of.
he's gonna end up. He'll end up in prison for something. I think eventually.
You think so?
It's gonna catch him.
He has too
Now,
much-
do you think
he
it's
also has too much
CTE
money.
that's causing the aggression?
I think that's part of it. Huge ego. As
Honestly, though, I think this was always a problem. Like when he doesn't have an outlet. I mean, he hadn't have that many fights when he fought, and he was a young guy when he punched that guy in the face who didn't want to drink his whiskey. So
Yeah,
who knows?
That was only a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
6, maybe?
Yeah, wasn't that long
Was that
ago.
6 years ago?
He's been out of the sport for like fucking.
Yeah, it was a while ago. Because you always
dude,
forget the
Steve.
COVID 2 years.
Yeah, it all
nothing.
blends together,
Yeah.
right? It all blends
Because
together.
that's 2 years that's been added on.
Yeah.
Justin says he's using the hospital's Wi-Fi to enjoy the episode before they knock him out for surgery.
Whoa.
He said, "Can I get a wizard name before I lose consciousness?"
We gave away a wizard name, but let's give him another one.
Surgeon the
the surgeon.
surgerer the surgery knocker him outer.
Nakarama.
Surgerer's good.
the surgery
Let me see when this-
Of the Shaved Bat Clan.
Yeah. What about Hospital Moo Moo?
Los Alegre.
Los Alegres.
Los Alegres.
Cuddy Scalpelson.
Cuddy Scalpelson is pretty good, but can we make it a little more
I
magical?
can't find that what year that was.
DJ Cuddy Scalpel.
There we go.
How about
Now I feel like I'm reading Harry Potter.
Surgerer the cutter? The Cutter.
Cutter McGregor.
There it is. Surgerer. Cutter McGregor.
Good luck in surgery, by the way. We don't know what it's for.
Yeah,
but,
hopefully
good
it's
luck
nothing
to you.
serious. Hopefully it's just plastic surgery. You're just trying to get those tits you always wanted.
Oh, that'd be crazy. I'd never get big old boobies, but I would get a big butt from plastic surgery.
we know.
You've
I know.
expressed your interest.
I'm gonna start
Just reminding you.
I'm gonna start flashing to a screen that has a list of topics we can't discuss, and I'll just have a laser pointer go. Number 34A, big butt implant.
Not to do too much of sports today, but do you guys know who the number 1 pick in the NBA draft is going to be?
Who is it?
He's a Frenchman.
Oh.
19.
La Magic Johnson.
Bill
The Big Mac.
Bill Picklestein.
7'5".
Oh.
Dude, Obama is going to be retired as the long-legged Mac Daddy. This guy's last name Wembanyama.
Wembanyama.
7'5", you long-legged.
How do you say it
French
again?
Wembanyama.
Wait, his last name is
Wembanyama.
Wem?
Victor Wembanyama.
That's his wizard name.
Wembanyama, yama, 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 mama,
Victor
mama, mama.
Wembanyama.
That's what the announcer says. Wembanyama, mama, 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 mama. Hello.
We might have to
There you go.
change.
Technical difficulties. They have a new announcer.
We might have to change that guy's wizard name to Wembanyama.
Oh, surgery mama.
Surgery Wembanyama.
Sergio Wembanyama. He's going to the Bahamas.
Sergio Bahama.
Sergio Bahama is great. That's it. Sergio Bahama.
Hopefully you're still awake right now.
That's the one he hears like before he goes to surgery.
By the way, the doctors are in the room. I hope
Like,
he
you
has
need to turn
headphones.
this shitty podcast.
Get this off. I can't concentrate.
What if doctors love it because they're
There's no doctor that would ever love this.
dude because their life's so stressful they like stupid shit. I heard that a lot of doctors go ta-da, papa.
He's having kidney surgery. He's awake. He's having kidney surgery. So good luck to,
Whoa.
what is
Yeah.
it, Sergio Bahama?
Are you getting a new one?
You're getting a new one, Justin.
I will wait for your response.
Wembanyama, you long-legged French baguette-eating Mac.
Sergio
You're gonna
Wembanyama going to the Bahamas.
That was none of it.
Wembanyama?
It was Sergio Bahamas.
Aaron, can you pull up a picture of Victor Wembanyama? 7'5" is.
Does he have like a big French
He's
mustache?
super thin. It's a bizarre. He looks like he's on stilts.
By the way, the guy named Victor Wembanyama is Victor. Victor. Oh, Wembanyama.
How big were like back in the day when they would be like these like tales of giants? How tall were they?
I mean, the tallest man in the world was 8'9", right?
Because there's still giants among us.
Yeah,
It's
that's
7'5".
Yeah, but have you ever stood next to the world's tallest man at the Guinness Book of World Record museums?
Never
There's
been.
A bunch of them. That guy, it's unbelievable. I think he was 8'9". He only lived to be like 22 or something.
What about the giant that David beat, the Goliath that he beat?
Turns out that guy was
It was
only
5'8".
He was six.
Yeah,
he was 6
5'8".
foot.
Just everyone was malnourished, and David was actually 4'3".
That would be fucking
Dude,
great.
King David was like
that would be fucking great if that was the story. They're like, he was huge.
What, was it? Who was the Manute Bull? Wasn't he like 160 pounds when he got in the NBA?
He was, I don't know his weight, but yeah, he was.
One of
thin.
these guys was like 160.
Dude,
what
this
if-
guy is fucking thin. As
What if I
fuck.
got drafted in the NBA?
I think this year is your year.
How bad would I look?
Oh, look at him. Look at Wembanyama.
I don't know how these guys man, his wingspan is unbelievable.
Do you know-
Down to almost his knees.
His arms, his one arm is almost as long as that guy right there, Borg.
Dude, that is crazy to me. You know who he kind of looks like? It kind of looks like when one of the South Park guys did the surgery to be a basketball player. You remember that? Which one was it?
What are you talking about?
Charlie?
The episode where Kyle did surgery to be like a basketball player. He
I
gets
don't know.
his legs all
I
extended.
just saw a clip of the one where they were going after the NCAA.
Oh, that was a good
And
one.
Cartman was like a slave owner. He's like, tell me how much we get. And he's like, and we don't have to pay them. This is genius.
Yeah, it is crazy.
What about their likeness on video games? Well, no, that we own those. Oh, I like what you're doing here.
You know who Wembanyama should date? Is what's her name from TLC?
Oh, the little chick?
Yeah.
Oh, Lil Mama?
Pegasus?
Wembanyama, little mama.
That's what they call this show? with Shauna Ray and Yama.
Oh, what a show! He just carries her around in a backpack.
Yama and Little Mama. We'll be right back after
Coming
this. And people are just like disgusted at the pairing.
Dude, can you imagine that? She just uses his legs as like exercise. She, like,
I had to go to
climbs
the
them.
hospital the first time we had sex
But I love it.
because I had a punctured lung. I deserve sex as well. It came out of my mouth.
Dude, can you imagine that? It would be like his dick would be like a stripper pole for her.
I know. What would you do? She'd not be able to
She would
fuck that
slide up and down, do the spin around and all that.
Yeah, and he'd be like, "Oh, this is great. I can't fuck
No,
anybody."
you blow his load.
I love you, Emma.
I love you, little mama.
If I could see you, but I can't. I can't.
Can you imagine if she was giving him a hand job? It would be like, it would be insane. It'd be like you're oiling down a pole.
Maybe he'll
Like a
bring.
flagpole.
This guy, and all of it goes back to. Imagine if she was sucking his dick. It'd be like another kind of pole that she was sucking the tip of.
It'd be like greasing up a flagpole.
It's like a basketball hoop pole.
Imagine if she was putting it in her ass. It'd be like putting some kind of flagpole in the ass. He just keeps going with it. Imagine she tried to give this guy a tit job. It's just like she's rubbing a pole in between her chest.
Exactly. You know, because sometimes they grease up the poles.
Like a big fence pole. She's just going up and down.
Sucks in the winter. Her tongue may get stuck.
He can't. He's like his brain's stuck in a loop.
All
where
that's
he
true.
can-
But you know how they sometimes grease up poles like after big games, so people go out in the street, they don't climb them.
They do it in
Yeah.
Philadelphia a lot.
Yeah, because they will
Because
turn over
Eleanor,
cars.
though, has anti-grease climbing pants.
She's like jokes.
Does she
on
really?
you.
That'd be so funny if she had little ninja crampons on
People
her thighs.
still get up them. I don't know how. But
Well, because they use grease, so grease on grease turns it into.
By the way, don't try that at home.
don't
Why?
grease yourself.
Grease on grease doesn't
Grease on grease
anything.
cancels out the original grease.
That's not true.
By the original grease is a good movie.
Grease on Grease is Lin-Manuel Miranda's latest.
Oh yeah,
He's like, you got John Travolta coming.
he makes a musical called Gooch Grease.
Goose Grease the musical. He goes dirty.
Yeah.
First time getting a little R-rated.
He buys the story from Fox News, and he's like, "I've licensed the rights to this story. It's called Goose
And I think
Grease."
you may wonder how the Gooch Grease smells down under.
Wearing a fleece. Got some goose grease. What's so smelly? Is that the jelly?
Hey,
Gooch
coming
Grease.
from around under your belly.
Under your balls to your butthole.
Goose Grease. I got a letter that said cease and desist.
Maybe the best rap line I've ever heard. Gooch Grease.
Right now, I'm right. The ears just perked up. He's like, what?
Do you think these guys make notes?
He's like, mark that time.
48 minutes and 37 seconds.
O'Neill's Gooch Grease rap.
Inspired by Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Dude, if we try to pitch him songs, can we pitch him song ideas?
He would love it,
He
dude.
would last, what, 5
Why do you
seconds?
think him and doctors love this podcast?
That's
Look,
true.
we have a song called Glory Hole. There's 2 versions. They're both about 18
There's
minutes
3
long.
versions. It's 15 minutes.
Can you imagine if he wanted to do it, but he's like, I want to do it as a rap, and we're like, no, it doesn't
It
work
can't
as
be a rap.
We have a rap about Meatloaf, Bill Clinton, and Pelosi.
He's like,
We
I
can
don't like
submit
that
to
one.
him.
I like Glory Hole. He goes, I want to turn Bill Clinton, Meatloaf, Pelosi, Hillary Clinton into a regular song and not a rap.
Dude, I tried telling someone about this past week,
That's your first mistake.
and
Who
I
was
think
it?
it like permanently damaged my relationship with them.
First of all, who was the person?
It was my friend Patrick.
Ex-friend.
And yeah, because I sent him the Pelosi picture, and he thought it was hilarious. I go, you think that's hilarious?
So you're like, oh, I'm feeling good. I'm riding high.
You're gonna love this Meatloaf Bill Clinton rap.
Wait, you went from Pelosi picture,
Yeah.
which is great. Looks like, it could have been Mad Magazine. Is what you're talking about.
absolutely.
And then you go to something that couldn't be in anything. That's your jumping into point is to go with the Meatloaf.
Yeah, I sent him the Meatloaf song. He
It
goes-
doesn't make any. Oh, you're out of your mind, dude. No wonder
goes-
you deserve to lose that friendship.
He goes, well, thanks for that horrific mental image, but I don't even know what I'm listening to.
How long did he last into
I
the
don't know.
song?
I don't think he listened to it very long.
Dude, Pelosi.
Does it start with chapter 1? Or should I say
Tenderfoot.
Tenderfoot?
Pelosi picture, which is just a cartoon of Pelosi, is not a gateway to start sending people and say there's so many other songs you could have started off with.
Yeah, okay. Well, I made the wrong choice.
You went to like the mega. By the way, it's 7 minutes long.
Will you play a clip of it?
Have you talked to him since?
No, I haven't talked to him since. He's left me on red on Facebook Messenger.
Uh-oh.
I tried to bring it up with another person too.
You should have given him some chicken bog.
I should have.
That could have been a.
I love this street campaigning you're doing.
It's not working.
It's ending.
I got into an
Why don't
argument.
you head out CDs like on the street corner going, hey, I got a podcast to listen to the first episode here.
I got into an argument with someone I thought I could do Pelosi material with, and they were like, actually, she's done a pretty good job organizing. What?
No, I'm saying anyone who's organizing
her boobies into her shirt.
a bureaucratic, systemic theft.
Yeah. But then he goes, you just unsent me a message. What was that? And it was the Pelosi.
Done a good job. Oh, God.
Here's an excerpt.
This version ain't about BPA. It's a remix. There's something else I need to say.
Was that you over it?
Unbelievable the amount of songs that we've gotten from our fans
That was a remix.
that we can show no one. No one understands.
No, it was
Your dream is just to be able to share this.
It's
do
this
wanna
one, I
share it.
think. Alpha Cup. Mac and cheese blowjob. That's an innovation. Oh, wait, that wasn't it.
Oh, it is the power. Mac and cheese blowjob. That's a real innovation. Is what you say at the beginning.
Mac
No, I
and
think
cheese
it's
blowjob.
this one.
Hey guys, happy spooky season.
I could send that to someone. They'd be like, "That's a cool voicemail." I guess.
No, that might even be more disturbing.
Happy spooky.
This guy was not a fan. He was not a fan of.
People can't get Aaron. Let me ask you a question. You've come into the show as of recent. How do you think we should promote this show, or is it possible to promote this show?
Maybe through Patrick.
No.
Patrick's out. Let's just take him off the table. I would just like to hear. We go to you. You're a marketing expert. You've been around the show. How would you say we should market this? What would be your approach?
I mean, clearly,
Always good. Time out. Always good when
And chair creaking, like moving back on the chair. Ooh.
chair creaking.
First of all, we're like, sorry to bother you, marketing guy. I know you're doing something
That's
else.
what the doctor does when he tells you how bad your cancer is.
He's like,
Ooh, okay.
by the way, I was doing something else when I.
You got what we call triple AIDS cancer.
Triple AIDS. Triple AIDS, the wrestler?
A viral form of cancer. That expresses itself in
Where you go with it?
You're on the limb.
All right, Aaron, I would love to hear as a person.
I mean, clearly a sign dragged by a plane across the Santa Monica
It says
beach.
Joe Rogan is 5'2".
No, it says beach cops.
It's already been
Listen,
done.
Beach cops, listen.
dot. Listen.
that's it.
On the beach, that would be confusing. They're like, the cops are here?
Then they Google it and they would find an Australian cop show.
Yeah.
They're like, wait.
They're like, well, we can watch it. I don't have to listen to it. Do you think that it would be difficult to come into this show starting like on this episode? Or do you think that people would understand?
I don't think it's difficult. I think you'd want to go back.
Yeah.
Start at the beginning.
To your life where you didn't listen to it?
How would you describe this if you had to come up with a log line for this show? Because we came up with our own, which was psychological duty plops while monkeys beat your brain up behind a Rite Aid. What would your log line be for this show?
He's like, well, how can I top that one?
Just spitballing, but what do you think?
I mean, this is coming off the dome, so it's tough.
Yeah, it's fine.
yeah.
Off the dome
No,
is fine.
well, we'll give you 2 weeks to
Here's a disclaimer. This is off the dome.
Shardner
okay?
Beef Song, I'll give you some time. He said that we clearly need to sponsor softball teams as promotion.
Oh, that's
a
true.
good idea.
Yeah, so we can get how many people are on a softball team? 20 people.
16.
60 new people.
So there are people on the bench?
Not lately. I've only had 10 for most games.
That's one person on the bench, no?
No, there's 10 on the field.
That's
So
10
you guys are playing Iron Man softball.
Iron.
These guys are playing both ways.
Did you know what was going on when you first heard the first episode we recorded in here? Did you know what was going on? Or did you feel like you didn't?
I mean, I had the D&O show as a primer.
Yeah.
The jump
But
off.
yeah, I
point.
didn't know Andrew at all, so
You didn't know how much ass
We had a lot of
he-
inside jokes, too.
yeah. I didn't know there would be.
You got caught up to speed probably pretty quickly.
yeah.
Like some of the inside jokes is like, talking about people fucking horses and stuff. You're like,
yeah.
Talking about Andrew getting a fake ass. Shakira with a penis.
He doesn't even know Shakira with a penis. By the way, we have a
He's never met her.
Someone 3D printed Shakira with a penis for us.
his dream. Have you ever heard the Shakira with a penis?
No.
He's probably never even heard of Susan Sarandon.
His dream human to marry and have a happy life with is Shakira with a huge penis.
I don't think you can top it. Honestly, it could be.
See, here's what we go.
It could be uncircumcised.
Here's the sales
I don't give a fuck. If that dick could stink, I'd suck it every night. You know.
There he goes, and she sings about it. Hello, sucking my dick every night.
What the fuck?
No, she has those very festive songs.
They are festive.
Dude, the perfect coupling, because then you could do Shakira and Rowdy Uncle was it Ronnie or Randy? Ronnie duets.
Oh, I love to suck your dick.
Oh, dude! Can you imagine Shakira's new album is a Shakira hybrid album with Rowdy Uncle Ronnie.
Her lover, her new
What
lover.
the fuck?
It'd be unbelievable, dude.
Your breasts are small and humble. Just doing remakes of her fucking songs.
This one's for Africa.
Your husband cheated on you, now I'm eating your butt.
Yeah, that's how it would go.
What are her other big songs?
He goes, all these are hits.
I don't. Oh, she has that song from Oh
yeah, Zootopia.
Try anything.
You're gonna try anything.
You talk. You're a right man.
And then they're like, wait, there's also Rowdy Uncle Randy.
Yeah, that's you.
Hey, it's me. Jamaican me horny.
You do your normal voice. You go, "Hey, Randy, you look really tan."
Don't ever talk about
Tandy. What if?
Don't ever
Do you want
talk
to play that
about it.
opening?
What if Shakira with a penis wants to date you, but also Susan Sarandon wants to date you? Who do you choose?
And she has a bigger penis.
Are you for real?
Yes, I'm for real.
What's it look
and
like?
it's an older penis, so it's
Circumcised
Oh,
and,
dude,
and
I'd take
shiny. She has it
fucking-
buffed twice a day.
I might take Susan Sarandon's sloppy because she'd have old man balls.
You probably get
that is a
balls.
selling point.
No balls.
no balls on Susan Sarandon.
No balls on Susan.
Only
Did I-
one on Shakira.
What the fuck?
Yeah. One real, one plastic.
One real, one plastic.
No, one real, one pool ball. But you can feel it. And you can kind of see the 8 on it.
Does the skin is stretched so much by putting a pool ball in a nutsack?
Yeah. What would you do it? Susan Sarandon, no balls. Shakira, one real ball, one pool ball.
I think I'll go with Susan Sarandon, no balls.
But you get more years with Shakira. Susan
Yeah,
Sarandon's
but I'm
70.
gonna suck that dick for everything it's worth. You know, those sloppy
Maybe he's after
titties,
Sarandon's money.
sloppy titties at the top. Just
But no
squeezing
cum.
them. No cum.
There will be no
That'd be
cum.
seminal fluid.
By the way, you have to sign.
Guy goes, I'll take Seminole.
You have to sign an NDA. You can't talk about any of it.
dude, how bad would I violate that?
Oh, you'd be done with it. One podcast, you're done.
How can you not? If you have a choice between Susan Sarandon with a wiener,
I would love to see you because you'd be like sweating in here trying not to talk about.
it would be so, the podcast would be so stilted. I'd be like, "Hey guys, Jeff, do you have another article that you want to talk about?"
Because I can't talk about something that I want to talk about so bad.
I'd want to talk about it so bad. The pool ball is really fucking everything up. Why do you have to do that? Just give me a choice between.
Because when you're sucking it and it's
Balls and
banging against your chin, it's going to knock your teeth out.
Yeah, and it also, but it would hit my prostate, and that's great. Punch it.
See, there's a give and take.
Pros and cons.
You take the good, you take the
yin
bad.
and yang.
You take both, and there you have the pool ball in the nutsack.
Also, you can choose solid or stripes.
Oh, look at that.
I'll take solid.
Aaron's got a
Well
poll.
played. Well played.
Aaron's got a poll. Shakira or Sarandon, are you taking? Penis is optional.
Penis is not optional. Not if this guy.
I think the
What
more,
do you mean? You're like, oh, Susan Sarandon? Are you out of your mind? What kind of poll is this?
Well, it's a good poll because
Would you rather have grandmother or a woman your own age?
that's a hard decision for me. If it was Susan Sarandon with a
talking about
pussy.
for the
Yeah,
regular
but
human people.
here's the deal.
Who weren't sodomized by their art teacher.
Susan Sarandon with a pussy, and
yeah, like she is now.
yeah, right. She is now, and
The model that came.
Shakira with a pussy. If I had
What,
to pick
you mean
between them,
current iteration.
the real-
both standing here naked in front of me, they both want to fuck me. Damn, dude, I'm probably picking Sarandon.
You're out of your mind.
Would you apologize to Shakira for that?
I'd say I'm so sorry. If you had a dick, I'd pick you in a heartbeat.
All right, we're switching over to the
kiss
Patreon. We got to switch over to the Patreon. Find out what people know. Will most people choose a 70-year-old woman or
He's disgusting.
a
His
current
lip, he curled his lip at it.
woman in her early 40s who's in fantastic shape and
Wherever,
super hot?
have sex with Andrew DeWitt.